It's 5:30 a.m. and we're on our way to the gym.
Off we go.
Yeah, it's our habit, right? So we had some interest. You guys saw some of the Instagram posts we had. You wanted to know what we do to stay well. So this video is going to be about wellness.
So as a disclaimer, we are not trainers.
Yeah, we're not going to teach you how to work out.
We're just going to show you guys what we do. So
yeah, and we'll talk a little bit about diet and just overall wellness.
I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and ride on.
So here we are at one of the 4 gyms that we are members of between the 2 of us. And of course we just start our workout with a nice walk, break into a run in a little while, and then we'll get to picking some heavy shit up.
today we're going to do our push muscles on chest and triceps, and then follow up with a little bit of cardio. I'm going to start off with 4 sets of incline presses. My first one's going to be a light warm-up set.
One of the things I try to remember when lifting, and again, I'm not a trainer, but slow movements, time under tension, slow concentric movements, slow eccentric movements, keeps the muscle loaded. In my experience, that's how you get the best result. Obviously, I'm not the biggest guy in the gym, so if I'm wrong or you disagree with that, explain why in the comments. But that's what I found works best for me, feels best. So you guys heard me talk about not being the biggest guy in the gym. Well, clearly I'm not. I'm probably the skinniest guy in the gym, but that's not really my goal. That's not our goal. It's great if you want to have the biggest biceps and lift the most weight and everything, but in my mid-40s, I'm worried about just being healthy, having a good physique, and just overall performance. There's a lot of other workouts that I do that's more geared towards performance type workouts, coupled with the strength training. I find is a good balance towards just feeling great and having overall wellness.
Jen had us move on to the cable machine for some more push exercises.
Of my chest movements. I'm very satisfied. So now I'm going to go into my secondary movers, my tricep isolation exercises. And this one I find particularly effective. Using an underhanded grip, I feel like I feel more tension, feel more of an extension, and I really feel more tension. It's a little harder, but it works. So for an added bonus, added burn here, I'm going to do it single-handedly with one arm. Again, you want your shoulders back, elbow at your side, and squeeze. You can see my muscle working. And with isolation moves, as you can see, very lightweight. It's not about the weight, it's about the movement, the form, and really feeling that isolation, really feeling that burn. Time under tension. Guys, don't be a gym douche. Do the right thing. Gym etiquette 101. Always wipe down your equipment after use and re-rack your weights. Please. Thank you. So we've finished our resistance training and now we are gonna finish up with a little bit of cardio. Nothing crazy, no high intensity, just enough to get the heart rate up and just move a little.
Yeah.
Light cardio.
That's how we'll start our day, sweating. There you have it, guys. That is our the physical fitness faction of the 3 steps of wellness. Equally important, if not more important, is diet and mental wellness, and we'll touch on that now. We just got home from the gym. I'm gonna prepare breakfast for us and talk a little bit about nutrition and the importance of it. It's very important what you put in your body. I mean, you are what you eat. I like to say, eat like your life depends on it. People often complain about how expensive healthy food is. I'd say, well, okay, you can spend your money at the grocery store or you can spend your money at the doctor's office. You can't live on garbage. In America, it's so easy to eat the wrong things, and it's not a matter, it's just ignorance. People don't know. There's not a lot of education out there. We turned a corner like within the last 2 years with our nutrition. There were so many things you think you're eating healthy, fat-free and all these things that you see on the front of the box, and then you learn how misleading and how corrupt the food industry is. It's like they're trying to poison people so that the pharmaceutical industry can profit from keeping you alive, and it's a vicious cycle. And you see what happens to Americans. They all got a big fat belly and they're all tired and worn out, and they say, oh, it's, you get older, this is what happens. No, it's not what happens when you get older. It's what you let happen to yourself because you didn't know. So it's important to educate yourself on the right things to eat. And I'm still learning. Look, I'm not a nutritionalist, I'm not a doctor, nothing like that. Just some guy that's learned from experience and learned from watching other people and listening to other people. We do have a very good doctor. We use concierge health clinics. We go to LifeMed. LifeMed, Dr. Whips is a great doctor, and I'm not a big fan of the mainstream healthcare industry because, like I said, I think they're just trying to put everybody on medicine. I had an experience a few years ago where I had high cholesterol and high blood pressure, and their first answer was, take these pills. I said, well, I'm 40 years old. What do I need heart pills and cholesterol medicine for? So I started learning, and I didn't take the pills. I went to the gym and I changed my diet, and I came back with perfect blood work. And you know what I told that doctor? You're fired. You're fired. I'm not coming to you anymore. You tried to medicate me instead of heal me. They want to put Band-Aids on people to keep them alive instead of fixing the problem. So I'm gonna just touch real quick. We're gonna make breakfast, and this is some of the stuff that we deal with. So the bacon, see it says paleo here. There's nothing in this bacon but pig and salt, okay? And this is sea salt. You get your minerals. It's a misconception that salt raises your blood pressure. No, the stripped out sodium bleached salt that you get, in the Morton salt shaker, yeah, maybe that does. But when you have the natural minerals included in the salt, it's a good balance. So that's all we have in here. And the fat in bacon is a healthy fat. Fat's another thing it's a big misnomer. Saturated fat doesn't make you fat, okay? Excessive refined carbohydrates and sugar, that puts weight on you, okay? I'm not going to get into the chemistry of it, but a good, healthy, stable, saturated fat is actually good for you. It's good for your brain health. Your brain runs on saturated fat. I'm not going to get into the science. Prove me wrong. Fill the comment section up with whatever. All right, so we're going to make an omelet. We're going to use pasture-raised organic eggs. These are the only eggs we buy, pasture-raised. That's the only thing that means anything, okay? These are chickens that forage naturally out in the field. They're eating bugs and grass and everything else. Cage-free means nothing. Free range means nothing. It just means that there's a hole in the chicken coop where they can go outside. Those chickens live on GMO grain, and the nutritional profile of their eggs is nothing compared to a natural chicken's diet. Okay, so you're going to get a lot more of everything that's supposed to be in an egg and a lot less of everything that's not supposed to be in an egg in the pasture-raised eggs. These are the only ones we buy. Put some goat cheese in there because that's one of your healthiest cheese. Again, grass-fed milk from grass-fed cows, higher omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. Nothing but whole milk. When you get skim milk, they take the fat out. What do they replace it with? Sugar. It's got more sugar in it. Sugar's the enemy. One of the products that we really love is the Nutiva has hooked us up with a whole bunch of good stuff. We got the organic avocado oil, which is another very healthy, stable fat. I'll use that to fry the eggs in, or the coconut oil. Coconut oil is a very good, stable fat. Coconut sugar, good organic paleo sugar. One of the other products that Jennifer really likes is this amazing coconut manna. It's a good spread for breads, for if you're going to make toast, which is another thing. Our toast, we got the high fiber, low carb, fancy bread, which any bread, we try to avoid any grain, but it is made from all ancient grains, and apparently that's better for you. I'm going to link a couple channels in the description of this video that'll give you a lot more information on the nutritional advice that we follow. It'll dive a lot more into the science and just the details of what kind of food to buy and what not to buy. Basically, low carb, little to no sugar, and healthy fats, clean organic foods. Just read the ingredients, man. If there's anything you don't know what it is or anything that doesn't come from the earth, avoid it. One of the biggest things you want to avoid is freaking processed oils, soybean oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, sunflower oil. All these oils are highly refined and highly processed, and they cause oxidative stress in your body. Oxidative stress leads to inflammation. Inflammation leads to weight gain, bad cholesterol buildup. There's another thing, don't get me started on cholesterol. LDL cholesterol is not bad. Oxidized small particle LDL cholesterol is bad. Get a fractionated blood work panel when you go to your doctor. If they ask them for a fractionated blood work panel. If they don't know what that is, find a new doctor. That being said, I'm going to get this breakfast started, get some food in our bellies, and then we'll move on to mental wellness. A little Montreal steak seasoning really turns the bacon up a notch. Spray a little avocado oil on there.
The goat cheese.
God, that stuff's messy. A little nutritional yeast, which this stuff tastes like popcorn cheese. And it's a great source of vitamin B. Baby arugula.
Some tahini, followed up with a little bit of turmeric.
One beautiful heart-healthy omelet. Well, there's breakfast. So for lunch, We'll probably have some wild caught salmon. Always wild caught, not farm raised organic. Wild caught is inherently organic and it eats its natural diet. It's higher in omega-3s. It has more zeaxanthin, which is a powerful antioxidant. Go for the wild caught. Don't fall for the farm raised. So yeah, we'll have probably salmon for lunch, and dinner, who knows?
So Eric discussed fitness and nutrition. There's a third faction to wellness, and that is
mental health and balance, which is very important. So we're down at the yacht club today, and this is the leisure part of our life. We're gonna take the boat out. You'll see that in our next video. But yeah, there's a lot of sayings and a lot of things that we live by when it comes to work-life balance and just mental focus and mental health. I like to say it's important to work to live, not live to work. That's important, and own your life. Don't let your life own you. You know, a lot of people go through life on their 9-to-5 grind, and that's all they live for. That's all they do. They go home, they sit on the couch and veg out in front of the TV, and then they get up the next day and they go to work making somebody else money. And I mean, that's a horrible life. I mean, a lot of people are happy, content with that, but there should be so much more to life. And my outlook on all this has greatly changed thanks to a certain channel on YouTube and a certain man named Davion. His channel is called Live Life with a View. And when you watch one of Davion's videos, you walk away with an enlightened view on the world around you. He really puts a positive light on the earth. And I encourage all of you, immediately following this video, go to Davion's channel. I'm going to put a link in the description. It's called Live Life with a View. Subscribe to his channel and listen to the man. He lives a great life. He's got nothing but positive energy, and he really needs to be a part of your life. So we're trying to help increase his following and his reach on his channel, and I would really appreciate it if all the Schmoops Adventures followers would also follow Davion and Live Life with a View. Live a life worth sharing and live life with a view, right, my brother? That's what he says. So yeah, we're gonna get on with our day, and we're gonna get the boat in the water. So stay tuned for some footage of that on the next episode of Schmoops Adventures. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Click that bell notification so you know when we upload our next video. And as always, we will see you in the next episode.